Old business, we got any old business?
And now for something completely different. Public notification of when we're working on the roads. I've been on the county website, and you did have the Elm Road closure, and Dennings Road. What about when we do seal coating?
Yeah.
I don't see anything on there about
Well,
that.
to be honest with you, our new person Sarah here
Ah.
is
She's
Gonna
gonna
get trained this week.
is gonna get tasked with putting things on Facebook, the
Okay.
website. They're going over to the county to get trained on how to update the website.
Okay,
So hopefully we can start getting a lot more
okay.
notification out, at least of those two items, along with getting things like normal sent to the radios and
Yeah.
sent to dispatch to school.
Commissioner Schmidt, I'll give her credit, that she's been putting on Facebook from the sheriff's department.
I forwarded. Sheriff's Department has done, has been, I see it from the Sheriff's Department, and I share that. So to try to get it out there, so more people that share it, the more people that will know.
And, you know, it's to you guys' benefit, because if you're seal coating and you want people to stay away, you know, you don't want them to come down the road.
Well, and the other thing is, you know, if people are made aware of it beforehand,
Yeah.
they'll find an alternate
Yeah,
route.
they'll go
Yes.
someplace else.
Yes.
Because the last thing any of us wanna do is get our vehicles covered with tar or get hit with loose
Or
stone.
set in line.
So when our traffic regulators direct you to that lane, stay in that lane.
Yeah, stay in
Don't come
that,
back.
lane, don't go over the other one. But anyways, that's what I had for old business.
All right, yes, we should be
Yeah.
getting better and better with notifications.
Thank you.
Any other old business? If not, new business, extend pavement marking contract.
So this is the contract that I was talking about. They agreed back earlier this year to hold their bid price. You guys accepted that. So I guess we didn't actually physically do a
We
signed
didn't sign
contract, so
it,
this
no.
is to button that up, the signed contract to get this painting done.
We've already approved it, so I think it's just a matter of signing it.
Yes.
Any other new business?
I have a question. Do we have a map, you know, of the county roads that outlines all of the primary roads in the county? I mean, as I look at this map here that's in front of us, you know, the blacktop roads are dark. Some of them are
We do have
local
one
roads and
version.
some of them are primary roads.
We do have one version. It's a smaller map that I've found that has the definitions between gravel, primary, and local. I think we need a new one. And get them made more like this that define that. So,
There is-
I think that's something that would really be helpful to us as road commissioners.
so you know what's gotta be
Yeah.
participated with and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
I think there is one on the website, isn't there?
That's the one that's out
That's
there.
the
It's an
old-
older one,
yeah.
but it's smaller and it's harder. You gotta blow it up. And there is one version, but like I said, it's old and we need to.
When do you think we can get an updated map?
We also have the cert book too.
What's that?
We also have the cert book as well, and that also helps distinguish between primary and local.
Yeah, that's kind of like either one big map that's like so small that you can't read it, or the individual pages that we can get you that.
Well, I know when we went through the township meetings, those maps that we had, and I don't know if those are the cert book maps,
Probably.
they did delineate between primary and locals.
Yes.
And so, you know, I guess my question is, we had those in print, I could go back and find them, is that something you could email to us that we could see it on email as well, so I could reference it on my computer?
Yes, you should be able to have this,
Right.
the entire cert book.
Right,
You can get that from the website. One
that's
of the
already on the
drop-down
website,
boxes,
okay,
you go
it's
there,
already
it's
there, that's right, and I have looked at that, okay, yep, I just need to go there. Okay.
Last updated 21.
Yep,
Yep.
yep, yep.
Yep.
My recollection was though that did not spell out blacktops, which were primary and which were local, so it,
And this one gives local paved and local gravel.
okay, but it doesn't
It
show,
doesn't designate
it
primary.
doesn't show the primary.
Because primary roads aren't the issue on that map.
Exactly,
Those are township.
yeah. But that's the thing that I would really like to see is,
Well, I think it'd be easy enough, we will have to find the vendor that makes the maps. And make this map, but add the definition of a primary and local. That's the only thing this one's missing that I've seen.
okay,
And, all season roads too.
Yeah, those could be designated, yep.
so they get, by color coding, you
Yes.
could do that.
Yeah,
Right.
get it red,
That would be
blue,
nice.
green.
Yeah.
Just like these, the red roads are MDOT.
Yeah,
You could make a certain color road the primary, or the all season, certain color primary, certain color gravel.
yeah,
Please do that.
yeah,
Yes.
that'd be good.
It's gonna cost a little money, but we'll do the research and bring it back to you.
Well, and even when we go to the township meetings, we can share, you know,
Yeah,
with the township boards and that.
If we get them, we should get enough for each township to have one.
But normally when you do that, you'd order like a box of quite a few thousand.
There's tons in a box.
You only want to do that about once every 7 or 8
100
years.
years.
Yeah.
Because they're like tear-offs, right? They're like on pad, isn't that what I saw? These are like on pads, or are they individual
Oh, no,
sheets?
that'd be folded,
They'd be folded.
yeah,
Okay.
maps.
I mean, and a good example would be, you know, like in Ransom Township, for example, Bird Lake Road. Part of it, I know is primary, but I don't think all of it, but I know that not all of it is.
And it should designate that.
Yeah.
That's one thing I haven't really liked about these maps, but yes, it does need a new map with,
It'd be helpful to you too.
yep. And there's been changes since this one was printed. There's been changes to the road, you know, roads added or,
Or deleted, we've closed a lot of roads.
yep.
Yeah, you were gonna work on a policy on that, or found a policy or something on how to properly close the road?
Properly close it or
Yeah, you
accept
said
The procedure to
the
close.
procedure
Okay.
to close it. I remember you stating that at meetings.
Oh, so take it out of the system.
Yeah,
Yes, yes. There's a lot of policies that
need to be updated.
And again, we've got a new person.
Whoa, your list is growing.
All right,
I got a couple of questions.
yes.
At one of my township meetings, it was brought up, US 12 by where Stoneco is, driving, those trucks are driving on the paved roadside, the berm, and it's tearing up some of those driveways. Is there anything from a county, from our county standpoint we can do, or is that all state roads, state issues?
It is state road, state issues. We only maintain it for the state under the contract. When you say driving, so driving on the shoulder?
Yes, I keep on, for whatever reason, that word is escaping me every
You
time,
like
every
Berm.
time. Evidently.
Um,
Yes, because I think you have the extra shoulder over there, and when they come out, I think they're
Are
driving
they
on the
trying to come
shoulder.
up to speed over on the shoulders or?
They're
That I
actually
know.
doing that. I got behind one the other day when he pulled out, and I don't blame him. As big as they
Right.
are, you're gonna stop.
And when they're loaded, they're not going very fast.
Right, and he pulls out, and he goes over to the berm, lets everybody by, and he slowly picks up speed. And, it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing for the shoulders.
It's not a state to take care of.
Well, and the question came from a concerned citizen in Moscow Township that family owns 3 of those driveways along there, and they're saying they're messing up their driveways, they have to work on them. And that supposedly, the meat place,
Jerome Country.
thank you, Jerome Country Market, they're working on their driveway. Now, Jerome didn't, nobody from Jerome said that to me, this was, so one of their questions was that there's signs about not driving on the shoulder, and of course, they're placed on the other side, they're not placed right there.
Those are for when they have the
That's for the
race.
race.
And I
but-
understand that, and that's kind of what I
But there is a
said.
difference between a fully loaded gravel train and a vehicle.
This is a different kind of a race.
Yeah.
So again, my question is there anything from our standpoint that we need to get involved with? Should we be fixing their driveways? Is that part of maintaining that road? Can we
I will
get,
have to get with them on that.
okay, you'll find out. some
Normally that
information.
starts getting into some of their,
Jurisdiction.
Right.
their policies and funding and what they will and won't do.
Right, and if you can follow up and let me know, then I can report back. I know also those citizens would love to have a sign over there that says no driving on the berm. So, or the shoulder. Excuse me, no driving on the shoulder.
Why not the berms quicker out?
I know, no driving on the shoulder.
We want them to drive on
Yes,
the berm.
yes. And so the only other question or concern I had when I was coming, I believe when I was coming out of Litchfield Road, it looks like there's a lot of popping going on there. Are we aware of it? Have we looked at it? And is Litchfield a primary road? I'm assuming it is, but I
When
don't.
you say popping, like potholes or?
Yes, and it's a lot of them. I mean, that road's pretty ugly right there coming out of Litchfield. And I don't know if that's the city road or if that's the county road.
What, Litchfield?
It is at a certain point, it changes.
Coming out of Litchfield, going east is where I was coming out.
So it'll go till the city or village limits is
Right,
theirs, and then
right.
from there it's ours.
Right.
So we can go out there and take a look.
So that's all I'm saying, is
So
take a
you're
look
talking
and see
from what the city limits to,
the church.
oh, that's a short stretch, that's,
It's
yeah, that's a
city.
question there, but I think that is city.
Yeah, and again, I don't know who it belongs to, it just looked kind of rough there, and if it's primary road, is that something we should be addressing?
Word,
That's probably, and actually you can probably see it on your map, if it's got that grayed out square, if it's inside that, that's gonna be their,
yeah, they're part,
It's close.
it's good.
we can look at it and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just look at it, and if it's ours, if we need to do something, if we could, and if it's
close,
not,
then probably
then.
the city probably says the county, and the county says the city.
That's not ours, no, that's not ours.
We about pay a line.
Because that Litchfield Road's in pretty nice shape, that one spot there was looking kinda,
Alright. I think, I know what you're talking about, and I think that's in the city, but
Okay.
we'll look.
well, if it's.
I can look at that on my way home.
Alright, okay.
Any more